In today's tutorial, let me show you how to do a star cluster. This appears in a new project from Yarnspirations called the 5-Star Beanie. This tutorial is specifically for this stitch, and I'll show you how it works right after this. Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd as well as Yarnspirations.com. I'm your host Mikey. Well, here is the pattern that I'm currently working on, and I am running into a new stitch called the Star Cluster. So it's called the Star Cluster, and this is what you're seeing in the top of this hat pattern here. We've got the brim already done, but I'm specifically concentrating on the star cluster. So here's the diagram that is included with Yarnspirations if you're looking at this pattern, and there's like, what is going on in here? This is a lot simpler than it looks here in the diagram, and I'm going to show you how to do it, and I'm going to pull up some yarn and begin to show you the process, and you'll realize how quick and easy it is. So don't let this intimidate you from having an amazing hat that is something like this from Yarnspirations. So let's begin to figure this out. So if you're ever doing this in an Afghan or any other project, the multiple counts are 2 plus 1. So you'll go 1 2 1 2 1 2, and when you're satisfied with the length of your chain, you'll just add 1. Okay, so it's always multiples of 2, and then there's 1 added to the chain. So once you have that done, it's just very easy. So let's just chain up 3. So to ever start a row, okay, so you'll single crochet the first one that you ever do so that you have something to work for, and then we're gonna start the star cluster right now. So we're gonna chain up 3. So 1 2 and 3. So the star is going to be working up on this chain, so it's gonna be kind of wrapping around and working its way. So we're gonna come to the second chain from the hook into the back loop only. Okay, just insert right in, yarn over, pull through, and then we're gonna come into the very next chain and just insert in, pull through. So now you have 3 loops on your hook. The goal is to have 6. You're gonna come right to where you started, okay, and you're gonna insert, pull through, and now you have 4. And now we're gonna advance 2 more single crochets. So just going into the next empty stitch, pull through, and the next empty stitch, pull through, and now we have 6 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all 6. Okay, and that will form that semicircle, and then yarn over and pull through. So that is one star cluster. So let's start the next one. So we immediately are going to come into this space right in here. So see the circle right in the center? That is your 1. So you're just gonna insert the hook. Notice I never chained 1 first. So I insert right into there, yarn over, pull through. The next stitch, you see all of the spokes of the star, you're gonna come in between the last 2 and just go right in. Okay, you'll have 2 strands sitting in front of you, pull through. We're gonna come into the very first stitch that is still occupied, okay, by the last one, yarn over, pull through, and now you have 4. Now the next, you advance 2 more at this point. So just yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through. And now you have 6 back on your hook. So you yarn over and pull through all 6 like so, and then yarn over and pull through to lock that into position. So let me show you again. So we go right into the center first, in, yarn over, pull through. We go into the, see the spokes? We go into the between the second and the first one, going in, pull through. We go into the same stitch that the last stitch is occupied in, okay, and then we advance 2 more. So yarn over and yarn over like so. So now you have 6 loops back on your hook, and all you just have to do is just yarn over and then pull through all 6 and then lock that into position just like you see there. To do the last cluster, it's still the same thing. Into the center, yarn over into the center, go in between the first and the second one, go into where the last one is occupied, go into the next 2 stitches. Now the next 2 doesn't look obvious, but don't forget that final stitch there. The goal is to always end up having 6 loops on your hook. Okay, so you got 6, yarn over and go through all 6, and then yarn over to lock. And the clusters in this case will sit right above each other, but in the hat they actually will be offsetted from each other. So this is the only difference between the hat and this, but this is how you do it. So if you want to advance another row, you just turn your work, chain 1 first, and remember it's in groups of 2. So the first one is right in the center of the spoke, or sorry, of the cluster. So just single crochet there. The next one is just right in front of you, and the next one is the next center. Okay, and then the next one, and the next one is the next center. So you just have to just look for the centers and then the next one after that. And you wanna go right into the centers to make that center really open up and come right into the end. And so when you turn your work, you can see that the cluster really looks obvious at this point. So this is how to do a star cluster, and this is a free pattern available on yarnspirations.com, and this is one of the stitches involved.